Almost everything we know about Alexander the Great in India comes from Greek writers. They describe a legendary battle against an Indian king called Porus near the Hydaspes River. It's portrayed as one of Alexander's greatest victories. But here's the uncomfortable truth. India records nothing. No texts, no inscriptions, no memory of Porus. And that silence forces us to rethink what really happened. Well,
it's reasonable to believe that Alexander did reach the northwestern frontier of the Indian subcontinent. Greek routes up to Gandhara and the Indus are broadly consistent. But reaching a frontier is not the same as conquering a land. And what happened next is where the narratives diverge. Greek historians describe a massive, decisive battle with war elephants and a powerful king named Porus. Yet Indian sources, Buddhist, Jain, Puranic, and political traditions say nothing. Ancient India did record foreign powers when they mattered. Indo-Greeks, Shakas, Kushans, and later rulers are all mentioned. So, if a monumental battle truly shook the region, the total Indian silence is difficult to explain. This silence becomes even more striking when we consider Takshashila. One of the greatest intellectual centers of the ancient world stood just days away from where the battle is supposed to have occurred. If an enormous conflict involving foreign armies and elephants had taken place nearby, it's hard to believe that Takshashila preserved no trace of it at all.
Isn't it?
There's another inconsistency. Indian records never mention a king called Porus, yet they clearly remember Seleucus Nicator, Alexander's successor, when he fought and later allied with Chandragupta Maurya. That event reshaped Indian politics, so it was remembered. This comparison suggests Indian history preserved impact, not visitors. A more reasonable explanation may be this. Alexander reached the frontier and faced resistance from local border chieftains, not a single grand imperial battle. There were skirmishes, there were losses. His legendary horse, Bucephalus, died during this campaign. Alexander himself was injured. Most importantly, his exhausted army refused to march further east. Without consolidation, without conquest, and without Indian acknowledgement, the campaign ended inconclusively. This doesn't mean Alexander never came. It means that the Battle of Hydaspes, as a great Indian war and decisive victory, exists only in Greek memory. And when history is written by only one side, questioning its scale is not denial, it's responsibility. History remembers impact, not just the storyteller. History is strongest when we question it.